Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Evolution Craft Brewery. I did one of their beer. I picked up one of their beers the last time I was at the Barrel Chest and was really impressed. It was a Russian Imperial Stout. Of course, those don't go bad or anything. Usually, you can those Russian Imperials will keep 5, 10, maybe even 15 years. Those bigger alcohol stouts. And I was so impressed when I went out there the other day. They had some other Evolution beers, and they only fuss. And I went ahead and picked it up, even though I probably shouldn't have, because of the dating. They date their stuff like Sam Adams used to. They got the month and the year down the side of the label and got it notched on the label. And according to what I can see here, this is a September 2015 beer. And it's a red ale coming in at 5.9%, almost 6%. So it's a little past its prime in my opinion. But I was so impressed, I went on ahead and picked up some more of their stuff just to give them the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully it's going to be as good as what I had. But being that far out, I got a feeling it's going to be a little more maltier than it should have been, or should be fresh. So, the IBUs it says here are 48. So we got almost a 6%er at 48 IBUs. The food pairings for the amber red ale. Your cuisine is going to be it doesn't have it. Doesn't have cuisine. It just has cheeses, a sharp blue cheddar, and the meat is beef, poultry, and fish. Glassware is a pint, Beckonite, tumbler, mug, sign, Sidell. I got my favorite glass today, and not recommended for extended cellaring. So September, October, November, December, January, February. This is 5 months old. And some of the breweries give their beers a 6-month shelf life. I don't know if it's supposed to be a hop forward beer or not. So we're about to find out. So I'm hoping it's not going to disappoint, but I got a feeling it's going to be a little maltier than it should be. So let's get the cap off of this one and see what it brings to the table. Got a new batch of openers. Need one? Give me a shout. Into the glass we go. It's pouring a little heavy on the head, so let's back off on this aggressive pour so we can get it all in there. Don't see a lot of junk in the trunk in the bottom, no floaties or anything. So a little over a finger of head on that pour. It's more of a brownish red color than like a ruby red. It's more of a brown with a slight red tint to it. A lot of bubbles streaming up, reinforcing that head. The head is just slightly off white, nice and creamy on top, with some bigger bubbles around the sides. So let's get a nose on this. Not getting a big hop presence on it, guys. Definitely getting the malt in there. It's more of a sweet malt too. Maybe some caramel, some toffee in there, some bready malt. But not a lot of hops. Maybe a little bit of floral herbal hops in there. So definitely not in your West Coast style anyway. Well, let's give it a taste. First beer of the day. Cheers. Very easy drinking. The alcohol is very well hidden. Not getting any alcohol on the taste. Nice sweetness to the back end. Doesn't seem to be a malt bomb, but it's definitely not a hop forward red ale. Well, at least it's not at this stage, being in the bottle this long. Nice, easy drinking amber / red ale. To me, it's more of an East Coast style, or maybe even an English style red ale, where the hops are a little more subdued. It doesn't say what hops they've used in this particular one, but it does have Big Ben, the London Tower, on the label. So I'm taking that they're trying to reproduce an English style red ale. So, and to me, that's basically what I'm getting. Something they may have used some European hops in it, Kent Goldings or Tetanang or Saz or some of those floral herbal hops instead of that piney grapefruity hops. Very easy drinking, very sessionable for an almost 6%. But let me take it back, get it out of the fridge, let her have a sip of 2 or 3, and sip on it for just a little bit, and we'll come back and see where this one ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Seems to be a decent beer. It really does. I wish I could have got one that's a little fresher than this, but just wanted to try some of the Evolution stuff since the Russian Imperial Stout was so tasty. So this was the freshest stuff I could get my hands on. So it's decent. Reminds me, like I said, with the Big Ben on the bottle. I think they're trying for an English style. So this is not, which is not going to be real hoppy or hop forward. So decent beer, not a joke. Biscuity malt, caramel, toffee, nice sweetness to it. Some herbal, floral hops in there. Very easy drinking. A nice representation of an English style red ale in my opinion. So it's not blowing my hair back or my socks off or anything, but I think it's definitely quaffable. It's a very nice drinking English style beer. For me guys, I'm going to give it a 6, which is a B. I do think it's a tasty beer. Like I said, the only drawback is I wish I could have got just a little bit fresher bottle than what I was able to pick up at the barrel chest. So, excuse me. And there are a couple of more of their beers. I'm hoping they're going to be a little fresher than this one, that we probably need to check and see how old those beers are too. So, I'm not used to buying beers from Martin and the guys. It's generally this old, but I think it's just something new because I don't remember them being there the time before that I went. So I think it's just something new from this guys out of Salisbury, Maryland. Is where these guys are from. So just wanted to see what else they had to offer from these guys. So over to Beer Advocate, they said 83 in a good range. I wouldn't argue with that number whatsoever, guys. If I was putting a numeric rating on this one, it would probably be somewhere between an 83 and an 85. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer is not kind at all. They say overall 46 and 77 in the style. So I think it's better than a 46. I disagree with that number. Like I said, I think it's a B beer. I really do. So if you've had this one from Evolution Craft Brewing, this is their Exile Red. More like a English style to me, especially with the Big Ben on the label. So let me know if you've had it and what you think, and let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow, guys. See you then.